Annika! Is the coast clear? It looks like it is for now. Oh, hi! Welcome to Second Edition. Shh. They might hear us.
Sorry, we don't know exactly what's happened, but we think the school might have been overrun with zombies.
Heather, we need to find a better hiding place. Maybe in that room. Where's Adam and Dylan? I think they're watching Zombieland.
Annika, we need weapons, not movies.
Yeah, but it's Zombieland. Maybe it'll give us a heads up so we can keep our heads on.
Okay, well, I think the news is on. Maybe they have some tips for us or something.
Welcome to Second Edition News. Nate's Culinary Arts students hosted a special celebrity visitor as part of their Chef in Residence program.
Chef Massimo Capra, a regular on Food Network television, spent 5 days with the students. Young chefs got hands-on instruction from Massimo, where he taught students to respect their ingredients.
What I would like the students to take from my week of being here and talking to them is more like an inspiration on getting closer to the food source and the way that the food is worked and manipulated in order to make a great dish.
Above all else, Massimo believes you need to be passionate to be successful.
Any profession, anywhere, if you want to be successful at what you're doing, you got to have passion for it.
For those who wanted to taste for themselves, Massimo hosted a special luncheon at Ernest's.
Local chefs battled for mac and cheese supremacy at a competition hosted by Mount Royal Elementary School. The competition was a creative fundraiser for the school's Arts Core program, with samples going for $1 a bowl. Stanley Townsend, head of Nate's Culinary Arts Department, was head judge of the cook-off.
No Katie here. I think this will be some mac and cheese that'll take you to the moon and back.
Competition was stiff, and chefs got creative with their recipes, adding everything from pulled pork to shrimp. Scott Martell, whose kids attend the school, was inspired by the variety.
I might actually try a little bit harder next time I make some at home, so.
In the end, Hardware Grill walked away with the Judge's Choice Award, and the Mark took People's Choice. Fourth and Vine took home Kids' Choice.
Post-secondary schools across Alberta have received their 2011 audit report card. Nate received a gold star, meeting the requirements in all 3 categories.
Ours came through the way we knew it would, that we have very, very strong financial practices here. We always have had, and so we received basically straight A's.
Grant MacEwan, as well as the U of A and Mount Royal, toppled in at least 1 out of the 3.
Nate has always done a tremendous job of living within its means.
Out of 20 schools, 4 in total met all the requirements in accuracy, timeliness, and outstanding recommendations.
Edmonton unveiled the brand new Commonwealth Recreation Centre, the second of 4 planned for the city. The $112 million facility was built to suit the varied needs of Edmonton's inner city community.
Well, we're thoroughly excited about the opening of this new facility. It's a much needed facility in the inner city, and the people are just going to love it.
The rec center was a joint effort between the province, the city, and the Edmonton Eskimos. It was designed to meet the specific needs of athletes while still being accessible to casual users.
It was very important to them too that any contribution they made or any development of the space had to be shared with the community. It was a very strong social component of their program.
Dwornachuk encourages everybody to come out and try the rec center for themselves.
Extra safety now needs to be taken when you lend out your cell phone. Police say a man asks unaware cell phone owners to borrow their cell for an emergency call. When he walks away to make the call in privacy, he makes away with your phone. Anyone that tries to chase him are faced with a more violent side of the man.
But you wouldn't, hand somebody $500, $600 and let them hold it for a couple of minutes. So really be cautious with this individual.
After, it is suspected he pawns the phones for extra cash.
We have several detectives at North Division who are investigating as well.
Police are looking into the resale of the phones.
A potential employer is showing new technology to NAIT students. Automotive students learned about Ford's recent technology updates in class. then got to see the updated interface in action.
We're here at NATE showing automotive technical students the latest version of My Ford Touch, which is a customer user interface.
They could see and hear
Start saying a phone number.
what their future career would involve. Ford explained the benefits of the touch and voice-activated screen, but nothing is perfect.
We fully expect to be able to update this further based on customer demand.
The automotive students saw firsthand how trades and technology are becoming one.
So Adam, I heard the Ukes had a tough weekend.
It was very tough for them, but the Oil Kings aren't having a tough time, and track and field championships wrapping up. We'll have all that and more coming up in sports. After winning 3 straight sudden death playoff games to get to the finals, the Ukes men's hockey team have only one team that stands in their way of winning an ACAC championship, Augustana. They played Game 2 of the finals on Saturday, held at NATE Arena. Graham Harrington got the start between the pipes for the Ukes, but it wouldn't be the start he was hoping for. Matthew Foster sent a great wrist shot past Harrington to give the visitor Vikings a 2-1 lead after the first period. Near the end of the second, Jordan Draper picked up his own rebound and buried it, tying things up at 2. After Augustana scored to make it 3-2, the Ukes scored to tie it up, but the refs blew the whistle before the puck went in the net, causing a no-goal. Vikings scored 2 more goals to make the final 5-2, giving themselves a 2-0 lead in the series. Ukes head coach Serge Lajoie knows that his team has faced this situation before.
We've been in this situation before, so if anything, we can draw on that experience. It's just a matter of, regrouping, coming in to practice on Monday with the right frame of mind, and you know what, we're a resilient bunch.
Edmonton's hottest hockey team is rolling into the playoffs. The Edmonton Oil Kings enter the Western Hockey League playoffs as the top team. Their competition in the first round is last year's champions, the Kootenay Ice. And a couple of Oil Kings have confidence in their team.
We've got incredible depth in our team, so we're going to have everybody going and everybody's going to be playing their best. And with the lineup that we have, we're able to use anybody, and we've got to have everybody contribute, and then we'll be successful.
Pretty exciting year we had, but everybody's back to square one, 0 wins, 0 losses, and I think anything can happen come playoff time, so we're just getting focused on Kootenay here. The Oil Kings in Kootenay will start their best-of-7 series Friday in Edmonton. For most young runners, the Journal Games started out with a bang. The Journal Games took place last weekend at the U of A Butterdome. One of the event organizers, Chris Spencer, is pleased with the turnout this year.
It is a bigger year this year. We actually have more participants this year. It has been fairly steady over the last few years, but right now we've got over, I'd say, 6,000 participants this year. That is an increase from last year. It could increase, though, maybe by another 1,000, perhaps.
The top college basketball teams south of the border are in the middle of a dramatic playoff competition. March Madness is underway as the month-long competition has already knocked out some of the top seeds. The High Valley upset second-seeded Duke with a 5-point win, while Norfolk shocked another second-seeded team in Missouri with a 2-point victory. We talked to NATE's men's basketball coach for his opinion on the major competition.
March Madness is kind of the pinnacle of that. It's it's on major television and games are played all the time, so it's exciting time to watch, and you always get great upsets and great rivalries and great stories come out of the tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, our switcherboard is flooded with calls. Zombies are attacking our city. We're losing our signal. Stay tuned for some zombie facts that could keep you safe.
Did you know? Feeding a zombie salt will send it back to the grave. Did you know that zombies only rely on 3 senses to locate food? Their hearing is the most important sense, followed by smell, and then their sight. Did you know? Simply dismembering a zombie will not kill it. Zombies are undead. Therefore, their organs do not work and the heart does not pump blood. So cutting off an arm or a leg won't make them bleed to death. In fact, zombies can't feel pain at all. Did you know that jumping and climbing are hard and sometimes even impossible for zombies because their muscles are in a decomposed state? Well, now you know.
I think we need to find some salt. Don't talk about food. I'm so hungry. I can't eat from a vending machine for the rest of my life.
Hey, didn't Stevie do a story on growing your own food? Oh, here it is.
SafeNate is making a positive impact on a growing hunger problem in Edmonton. With food bank usage up 75% since 2008, they've teamed up with Novanate and Farms Next Door to develop a solution.
It's called an aeroponic growing system, and it can actually be placed in your house. It can be placed in a community center, and it uses green technology to grow approximately 40 pounds of food a week.
The developing system has seedlings placed in growing devices which spray the roots with nutrient-rich water. No soil is necessary. The system will be tested at 5 sites, including the Edmonton Institute for Women, where Brenda Abbott has been teaching traditional gardening.
It gave them a really good sense of self-worth, I think, to be able to say, hey, it was us that, through all this hard work, we were the ones that actually were able to produce this. So that was really inspiring.
The system will allow this education to continue during the winter. SafeNate also hopes to offer these women a certification program.
So that they're not going to go back into the same situation that caused them to get into trouble in the first place.
If the team at SafeNate has their way, people may be growing their very own produce like this using the aeroponic growing system in their very own homes sometime soon.
Oh my God, they're coming! We need to find somewhere safe to hide, and fast! We should go to the roof! We need to find the others! Good thing there's a commercial break coming up!
My NR92 is sexy.
I'm sexy and I know it.
My NR92's country. The chef got stuck.
My NR92 is urban.
Lose itself in the music.
NR92.com.
The station for the students. Tired of boring? NR92 can help.
Just a kiss on your lips in the moonlight. As impulsive as you are, NR92.com, the station for the students.
Newer than a college freshman.
Welcome to the jungle.
More variety than a garden salad. It's NR92. The station for the students.
You're in the dark. Wake up!
Listen to NR92 and stay connected with your campus. Give a hoot! NR92.com, the station for the students. Music. Yours? Mine. Ours.
NR92.com, the station for the students.
Songs for you, played by people like you.
I love you like a love song.
The only difference between us and you is we have a microphone. NR92.com, the station for the students.
You change your mind.
Music ADD. I want this song.
Waiting on the world to change.
Get distracted with us.
On NR92.com, the station for the students.
Tired of top 40?
Take control of NR92. Phone in, Facebook us, tweet us.
I want AC/DC.
We play what you say. NR92.com, the station for the students.
Are you looking for the best music when you need it?
Then NR92 is the station for you.
We play the music all day, all night, just the way you like it. NR92.com, the station for the students.
You're in the dark. Wake up!
Listen to NR92 and stay connected with your campus. Give a hoot! NR92.com, the station for the students.
We are experiencing technical difficulties and interrupt with pre-recorded programming.
Hello and welcome to Cooking with Ernest. I'm Annika Notbait and this is our chef Christina Schell. Today she's going to be teaching us how to make icebox cookies. These cookies I hear are just fabulous because you can grab them out of the freezer, chop them up, and have cookies within minutes.
Exactly. So we'll start here by taking both sugars and both fat and we cream them together.
Okay.
So we've got white sugar, brown sugar, shortening, and butter.
All right. So why do we have shortening and butter?
Shortening's really rich and gives it that creaminess, but butter's got a really good flavor because no one wants cookies just full of lard.
No, they would be a little bit too rich, eh? Yeah. So do you have to kind of have different ingredients since it's a cookie that's going into the freezer?
The ratio is different. There's a lot more dry to wet, so they hold their shape. So we'll just add the egg yolks and the vanilla.
There we go.
It's not mixing too well here.
No.
But, then we'll go with the dry as soon as this gets incorporated here. We'll go right ahead with that.
So about half the flour?
Yeah.
There we go. These would be really handy if you just don't feel like cooking, but you want a fresh cookie, you know?
All right, let's go. Yeah, you can keep them in your freezer as long as you'd like.
Nice.
And pull them out whenever, slice them up, and you're good.
So is this candied almonds or pecans?
They're just regular pecans. You can toss those in.
And some chocolate chips?
Yep.
Semi-sweet?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
You can use any kind you'd like.
Right.
So here you've got sort of your beautiful dough.
Yeah.
That's the basic steps.
Excellent.
Once you get that all mixed and incorporated, you'll roll it up with some parchment paper and some saran wrap. Freeze it, unroll it, stays in a log.
Excellent.
Slice it up, throw it in a bake sheet, throw it in the oven, and
a beautiful product. Those look delicious, Christina. Thank you so much for teaching us how to make icebox cookies.
No problem.
Amy, are you okay?
Not really. At first I thought this was just zombie tag, but then I watched the editing instructor dismember one of the first semester students.
What's zombie tag?
With the help of humansvszombies.org, you can plan a game of ultimate tag with your friends, co-workers, or even your entire campus. Whether it's a week-long adventure or just a couple hours of fun, Humans vs. Zombies is easily played indoors or out. The website lays out all the rules, which range from safe zones for the human players and tagging rules for the zombie players. The equipment needed to start a game of your own is minimal and inexpensive. The website even offers a chat forum for all your zombie needs. Want to organize a game but don't have the time? No problem. Humans vs. Zombies has a team of experienced moderators waiting to show you the ropes. You can even add your school to the ever-growing map of players around the world. If you still have questions, the website features a documentary and testimonials from players. Who knew running for your life could be so much fun?
Listen, have you seen Adam and Dylan? We're trying to find them.
Last I heard, they were in the Jock Lounge, but good luck. I'm not going out there again.
Good luck to you too. What are you guys doing? Don't you know there's zombies?
We know. We're just trying to get some tips from Zombieland.
Did you get anything useful so far?
Check it out.
And there are no people here. And why am I alive when everyone around me has turned to meat? It's because of my list of rules.
Guts and gore are surprisingly not the main focus in this movie. The comedic take on a zombie apocalypse in Zombieland makes the movie more viewable for people like me that don't like blood and guts.
The underlying love story also grabs at your heart, or at least it did Adam's.
This Columbus discovers that when you follow your heart, things really do turn out, even in the end of the world.
I don't know. I think Tallahassee had the right idea following the Twinkies.
It was his love that he followed.
He just happened to love Twinkies.
I think we can both agree that the amusement park scene and the right balance of gush and gore made us both happy.
A family. I trusted them and they trusted me.
We gave Zombieland 4 Twinkies out of 5. Right, Dylan?
Oh my god, Dylan's a zombie.
Help me! Ah! Ah!
Hey, it looks like someone's been here already.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a safe place.
Maybe. Not for long.
Quick, get in!
Godwin, you saved our lives.
Well, I was practicing for my spy show next week and I saw you guys were in trouble.
Thanks for watching Second Edition. We'll catch you next week. Step on it, Godwin.